We're learning more about the deadly crash that shut down I-20 in Kaufman County yesterday. 5 people died and a 6th person is in the hospital fighting for their life. Now, Texas DPS says that they have made an arrest and they believe that the suspect fell asleep behind the wheel. Our Braceda Holguin was able to talk with people who witnessed the wreck and attempted to render aid.
People who live in this RV park say they heard the crash, came running down through these fields to try and help out those involved in the accident. You can see just how close Interstate 20 is. They say it was such a graphic scene that they're still shaken up.
You heard the crash. It was a big boom, big boom. Then I heard helicopters. So I ran outside.
Residents who live at TR3 RV Resort off I-20 say it was around 2:30 Saturday afternoon when they heard a loud crash.
I went down there. I said, come on, Mel, let's go. And we went down there, and there was nothing we could do.
Corinne Mulcahy says she just happened to be looking out her window and saw the entire thing.
So I looked up, and I saw the first truck saw his brake lights, saw the F-150, and here comes this tractor trailer. And I'll tell you, man, I don't know how many miles an hour he was going when he was driving, but he hit that car, and I knew he killed everybody in that truck.
The Texas Department of Public Safety says 4 cars and 3 semis were involved.
What I saw was just debris, just all debris. It was just a big mangle at that point. I mean, you could see 2 18-wheelers, but that was pretty much it. The cars were underneath them.
The preliminary investigation indicates 27-year-old Alexis Osmani Gonzalez Campagnoni, who was driving a red semi-truck, fell asleep behind the wheel. You see him here in a picture one of the residents shared with us. One of the vehicles struck was a Ford F-150. Inside were 5 people. 4 of them were pronounced dead at the scene, and 1 person was sent to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. The occupant of another vehicle struck also died, bringing the death toll to 5. For hours, the highway was shut down in both directions.
So people started calling me and they were like, oh my goodness, do you have a restroom? We've been sitting here for 3 or 4 hours. And, you know, I didn't know they had to turn their cars off. So they were like heat exhausted and stuff, and they were upset and traumatized. There was a few like that saw it in front of them. They were like, we're the 4th car back, we're the 2nd car back, and they were telling me stories.
Residents say tragedies like this serve as a reminder to always be cautious.
Be careful. Be very observant when you're on the highway. Very observant. Not just, you know, if you're driving okay, but look what's around you all the time, because that's exactly what happened.
The suspect is facing several charges, including 5 counts of manslaughter. Reporting in Kaufman County, Braceda Holguin, CBS News, Texas.